Pues nada, aquí
Hola,
estamos.
hola.
Aquí estamos, vamos a tener una pequeña conversación sobre YouTube Automation, sobre creo que varias partes importantes con George. Va a ser una conversación tranquila, vamos a tocar varios temas y espero que la disfrutéis. Let's go.
Sí,
La conversación será en inglés, pero voy a poner subtítulos. No habla español, George.
no hable español, perdone.
Así que será en inglés, pero creo que va a estar muy bien. Así que quédate y vamos allá. Okay, George. So, how to start on YouTube automation? What are do you think the keys to start, or what do you recommend to a person who
Okay.
don't know anything?
Right. So I think first off, the best idea is to look at what others are doing
Yeah.
and basically do the same thing, right? Look at the top people who are doing this in your space, like Marcel himself, right? Listen to what he's saying and then start doing it yourself, right? We're all very lazy at heart. Me, myself, I know that for sure. But if you want to achieve something great, if you want to get like financial freedom, if you want to, just live life on your own terms, then it's necessary to sacrifice. So that means trabajo.
Trabajo.
A lot of trabajo, right? You need to put in the work. You need to do it yourself. We have a lot of examples where people were starting doing these tutorials, these videos themselves, right? There's many different ways to go about YouTube automation, by the way, right?
Sí. Yeah. You guys know, sabéis que yo estoy más metido en tema tutoriales. George is on tutorials as well.
I am.
So yeah, basically you can go browse, you can go viral, or you can go on tutorials. So yeah, basically to start is important as well. I think to try to watch some YouTube videos to understand the business model. There are a lot there, and basically a few steps is if you go on tutorials, for example, as I've been uh, showing or you show on your channel as well. It's just hiring a person, just one person that creates all the tutorial. It's like a screen recording tutorial, and basically try to upload a lot of videos on the channel to try to have as more ranks like
Volume.
volume.
How do you say volume in Spanish?
Volumen.
Huh?
Volumen.
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 Sí, hay una fórmula muy interesante sobre el tema de volumen por habilidad, por tiempo, que la aprendí de Alex Hormozzi, que tengo un vídeo en el canal. Y es básicamente, si estáis empezando, es muy importante meterle caña al canal. Si tenéis dinero, lo podéis básicamente outsourcing. O si no, tenéis que trabajar, porque no hay otra. Así que nowadays I'm paying like $4, $5 depend per video. George is paying $3.50 just.
Including everything.
Yeah.
Keyword research, thumbnail, editing, recording, you name it. I don't do anything. I just tell him I want this many videos and I'm going to pay you this much money. He goes out, does everything himself.
Yeah, and basically, if you want to start, just finish watching this video, create a new channel, tutorials, Jose tutorials. Then record videos, record 3, 4, 5, and go in and take action, and you will see time to time the tutorials run. It like as I share on the channel, it was 15 days, I think, when I start seeing crazy results on my tutorial channel. I think how many days were when you?
Yeah, when I made the channel, I think like second or third day, my videos started ranking basically.
In a week, you can see if your tutorials are ranking not or what are you doing bad. So basically, put a lot of volume and try to see if the skill of the tutorials are good or you are not ranking anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think basically this is the first question, typically. And how you think you can go to this starting point to making $1,000?
Well, that's a good question that I should probably ask you because me myself I'm not at 1,000, but you have overpassed that, right?
Yeah. Okay. Keys to that. Basically, I think doubling down is the typical thing, but just create a bunch of different tutorials, RPM ones, like less RPM but more potential views, like Tinder tutorials, Facebook tutorials, and then analyze why these ones are going better, where is the revenue come from. important. This is a business. We treat this like a business.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go to 1,000, this is very important to keep in mind. And I think another key to go there is thinking like on a year basis. That's, guys, I made the video that my plan para ganar 1,000 al mes en un año, my plan to go to $1,000 per month in a year. I do one video before when I start, and I say my plan is to do like 500 videos.
And you made it.
Yeah.
I
made it.
Nice.
Yeah.
He made a video, he made a plan, and he got it. There we go.
Yeah, 2,000.
2,000.
So yeah, basically it's that I think you have to... Tenéis que duplicar lo que funciona. Doubling down what works,
yes.
Basically. And just a funny thing is that both of us have made a lot of videos, more viral ones, tutorial ones.
Yeah.
And 9 of my... If you go to my popular videos, you will see that 9 of 10 are tutorials. And
same here.
So basically, what YouTube is telling us is that at least with our skill now, tutorials is the best option to continue growing. So yeah.
I think the obviously, like you said, doubling down on what works, right? Uploading first, seeing the data, and doubling down on what works. That's the first thing. But when it comes to what's the most valuable skill to YouTube automation is the keyword research. So basically the key here is finding keywords that are undervalued. So just like when you choose a stock to invest in the market, right? Like Warren Buffett does, right? He looks for undervalued companies. The companies where you pay one price, but the value of that is actually much more. Same here, right? You're paying a price to create a product, which is your video. But then the potential, right? If it's undervalued, the potential for that video to make money is significant, right? And
there are crazy tutorials that in just 5 days you have your money back.
Yeah.
And tutorials that pass months and months and months and you never get your money back. So yeah, very important. Do the keyword research well. I think it's important to have in mind the reach of every video that you create, as well as the competition of that topic, and the money that you estimate you can make with a video. Of course, these are more outputs on the skill. You cannot do that and just do volume. But yeah, basically, I think these are the two keys. Just analyze, just do good keyword research, just work, basically, very on the numbers. Treating YouTube as a business. Like
treating YouTube as a business?
Yeah. It's like...
Right. So... when it comes to YouTube, a lot of people think of it in terms of creator, right? Oh, YouTube, you upload, you record yourself on a camera, you make videos, right? And then you upload. But the thing that most people don't realize is that you can make channels, you can own channels, you can make videos. You can own channels and you don't have to make videos, right? And basically, you can treat YouTube as a business. And this is the whole idea where you treat it as like you have a product that you're producing. Those are your videos. Your videos cost you money, so you have a cost, right? Then YouTube pays you in impressions and then also eventually in money, right? It shares revenue that it gets from advertisers with you. So if you really think about it, you're building a media company, right? That's how you treat.
And that's what we are doing as well.
Yeah.
With the tutorials, at least me, if I go to 2K, it's because I treat YouTube as a business. You have seen a lot of my experiments. Amazon affiliates, 14 days, trading as a business, not as a hobby. Then I made like 200 euros now. I do the poodle toy stuff as a business. I do the tutorials as a business. This channel at the end is as well as a business.
Yeah.
Because all on life, finally, if you don't have a business perspective, it's a hobby, and at the end you will have to stop doing it or do it for fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing something for fun, right? If YouTube is your hobby, by all means, go ahead and do it, right? But we also want to maximize the profit and for the energy that we put into it all, you know?
And try to work with leverage and to achieve the freedom that YouTube give us. For example, now we're recording this podcast and you are watching it, like this conversation, you're watching it. at the future it will be posted on YouTube, so it will be like just 1 hour of us recording this, and the output that this can have is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Compared to working.
Hundreds and thousands of people are gonna watch this video. If you're watching this right now, hello, we are from the past. I know we're in the future, but yeah, it can reach thousands of people. It can, positively impact people as well. Whatever we're talking about, someone can get motivated, inspired, get an urge to do some action, right? Or learn something knowledgeable as well. And then at the same time, by clicking on this video, you made him, right, or me, money, right? That's the first thing. Second of all, if there is anything linked down below, you can go ahead, and some of you are going to be interested, and you can go ahead and buy that. That's going to be extra. So you can just think about, like, YouTube is crazy. Attention, I like this really much. Attention is the new gold of the 21st century. If before the new oil, I said that, or the new gold. Yeah, basically, before in the 20th century, I read this Rockefeller book right here. So it's by Ron Chernoff, and it's called Titan, and it's a biography about John D. Rockefeller, okay? And in this book, they were talking about how this craze of oil happened in the 20th century, and how it was absolutely crazy, right? It was a new gold, right? But now, the new gold, or the new oil, is attention. And all of the big companies like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, they're all competing for one thing, which is your eyeballs and your attention. Look around when you're walking on the street. What are people doing? Are they talking to each other? Hell no. They're all like this. They're all on their phone, scrolling, consuming content 24/7. Now, why is video the best content? Because we're visual creatures.
Yeah.
Reading is much harder than watching or listening.
Yeah.
So that's why video is overtaking text. That's why, to be on the edge of this technological content revolution, I fucking sound like Gary Vaynerchuk. You need to make content. No, but basically video content is like the in my opinion, the ultimate thing. And if you know how to think smart like a businessman about it.
Yeah. And for both of us, YouTube is a lot better than TikTok, than Instagram. The community you get, the people, that basically you can arrive. It's like really having a free platform to go to millions of people for free and sell things or help them.
Yeah,
it's crazy. YouTube's
and
crazy.
we can be sitting here right now making videos. We can, if we decide to, go to Bali tomorrow, make videos there, and continue to make money. Then we decide to go to Australia, wherever we want. The free, whatever we decide to do, if we just have our laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, our business is coming with us.
Yeah.
That's the sickest part. We don't need to go to the office. We don't need to go to a job. That's the amazing thing. Next question, please.
Yeah. The most important keys to succeed on YouTube automation. Let's say 3 keys.
The 3 most important things to succeed with YouTube automation: consistency, volume, doubling down on what works.
Yeah, I will say that. Yeah. Any other key? Yeah, consistency, and as well, I think hard work from your part. It's not necessary to hard work really with that business. You can outsource everything, but I think one key that makes you go a lot more further is hard working. So
right, yeah. I don't know. There's not really like one secret ingredient or something that it's really not that hard. It's really not rocket science. Like I keep saying it. It's pretty straightforward. I posted my first tutorial back in 2012. It's like how to make a simple beat in GarageBand or something like that. I don't know. You can go check it out on my channel. It's the first ever video. It's 2012. Like 10 years ago with the moment we were recording this video. So yeah, just tutorials about whatever you do. If you, for work, for example, use some kind of a software, right? and you're like, let's say you're an accountant, okay, and you use some kind of QuickBooks or whatever software you use, right? You are probably really good at that software. So what you can do is you can start a channel and make like the most simple tutorials you can imagine, right? And if you're thinking like, who would ever watch that? Trust us. There are people who are going to watch it. And if you don't believe us, simply go to incognito window, go to YouTube,
crazy,
type in your software that you know kind of your way around it, and then search how to, right? So like QuickBooks how to or whatever it is.
Yeah, and we really think that if you just do a lot of volume and you are consistent like for a year, let's say a year, uploading crazy volume, your life will change.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
life changing. Because
it's like
I just started 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Now I'm making 2,000 euros. I didn't do anything myself. I didn't record really tutorials. Now I will start recording. Let's see where I am in a year.
Yeah.
You know, I have my plan to go to 10K per month.
But
so yeah, basically.
Yeah. I think you will go to 10K, and I think I'll go to at least 5K in 1 year. Because we have plans to do very hard trabajo. Next question, please.
What's your plan?
My plan?
Yeah, now I have.
My plan for YouTube automation?
Yeah, to grow to 5K per month.
To grow to 5K per month. Okay. So my plan is... Oh yeah, my plan very simple. I have it in mind. I have it in paper. The 3 things. So my plan consists of 3 parts. Think. The first part is I'm going to double down on tutorials on my own main channel, George Vlasiev. Okay? If you look at my top performing videos, it's all like how to do Amazon dropshipping, how to YouTube automation, how to. It's all that. Just complete tutorials for beginners about different subjects. And I want to double down on these tutorials for my main channel about YouTube automation, YouTube cash cow. Why? Because it brings a new audience, more views, consistent search, right? More money, and that traffic funnels down to my e-learning business, YBA YouTube Business Academy. Okay, great. Second part of the plan is my faceless channel, my automation channel, right? Short tutorials, simple, fully outsourced. Right now I'm doing 5 per day. I want to go to 10 per day, 20 per day. Sky is the limit. Then also I want to, once it gets like very consistent search and money, I want to start another one similar just to diversify risk. Yeah. Because if you have it all in one thing, YouTube cuts it out, your whole money goes out. If you go second channel, then third, then you're spreading your risk basically. Yeah. And then the third part of the plan is my long, basically there's a channel called Central Media. I don't know I think we've mentioned in this video. Central Media, run by the O'Brien brothers. They do the tutorials themselves. It's long form, right? So long videos, 20, 30, 40 minutes about all kinds of different subjects. So everything that I can't upload on my main channel, I'm going to be uploading it on the Central Media channel, right? So it's going to be like, it's not going to be about one specific thing, but it's going to be tutorials about all kinds of things, right? So that's going to be kind of the focus.
Very nice strategy. We have been talking these days about it. If you want to know my plan, here we have a video where I explain it on my channel, so go check it. Okay, last question. What do you think about shorts, YouTube shorts?
Yeah. So I think that YouTube Shorts is a really, really big opportunity in 2023. Don't take it from me. Marcel, play a clip from Mr. Beast saying what he thinks about YouTube Shorts.
You're flipping through Shorts, which a fuckload of people do now, and then you see a bunch of Nelk TikToks. Then when you open up the homepage, you're going to get a Nelk podcast or whatever. So because of that, I think what's best is that you make Shorts very similar to your long form. So then I think you combine that and you could just supercharge the fuck out of your channel. I want to post like 1 a day eventually on the main channel.
Basically, YouTube Shorts is one of the biggest opportunities in 2023. Mr. Beast thinks and says the same thing. It did get more competitive. It used to be like easier to blow up with shorts. Now the algorithm is a bit more nerfed, so it's harder. You need to actually create higher quality content to go more and browse. But it's a great opportunity if you're starting like a personal brand channel, right? And you wanna grow quickly. I think YouTube Shorts, you should do them like a mix, right? You should do maybe like try to do 1 short per day,
Yeah.
And then maybe like three long videos per week. That is like a full-time job right there. If you're doing this yourself, scripting, editing, putting it all together, thumbnails, that's like a full-time job. So, but yeah, I think YouTube Shorts is a really big opportunity. I personally grew a lot by it, with it, a lot of subscribers. And the thing is, they bridged the gap between shorts and long. So what that basically means is that before, if people watched your shorts, it didn't mean that they would want to watch your long.
I never liked shorts.
Yeah, I didn't like shorts for a long time.
But now it's true that, as Mr. B said, as a lot of people now is more in. I think every time I like more. I'm not sure yet. I'm sure that I'm starting with shorts. I was on Marcel Gil channel, you will see, but I am not 100% sure. I need 3 months just to see how Mr. B started with her channel, how a little bit stays on the platform. But really, they say that if Mr. B is very short, like, see the podcast that he has done with the full send podcast. The full send podcast was crazy. With the part with shorts, it blows my mind. Yeah. and yeah, I think I will start with my personal brand, not on the tutorials. On tutorials, let's see in the future to shorten tutorials. But for now, on short, there is more to take action. It's another strategy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if you are starting, at least doing YouTube Shorts and TikTok, to then put that to an audience to YouTube, it can be a crazy opportunity.
Yeah, I'm not a big consumer of shorts myself. I start to go crazy if I watch them for too long, because to me it's too fast, man. I can't.
And you really don't create audiences with that millions of views. A few can then go into your long form content, but there you take millions of views, but as the manager Mr. Beat said, it's very difficult to do these millions compared to our loyal audience. But
yeah, if someone watches your video for 6 seconds, it's not the same thing as someone watches your video for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you don't remember usually the shorts.
The person who is watching this video, he feels like he knows us,
Yeah.
Because it's like you get to sit on a conversation with someone and you see their facial expressions, you get to know how they interact as a human being, right? What a 6-second thing is, like, everything is kind of staged or whatever. It's like a little thing, like, it's just like a dopamine drug almost, It's like, it's like, I don't know. It's like, to me, like, long form is kind of like enjoying a glass of wine, and short form is kind of just like
shot.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe like a shot, I guess, or something, like, and then like next one, like, oh.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for sharing.
This
conversation.
I hope you guys enjoy this conversation.
Yeah, gracias por ver el vídeo a todos. Y nada, espero que hayáis disfrutado un poco nuestras opiniones in all of this new era of YouTube.
Muchas gracias.
Subscribe and watch this video that is here on the screen.
Pow, 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 pow. Bye.